The Megapoxy crack injection system is a two-part epoxy resin system for structural repairs to concrete. We make everything you need for your project, including conveniently packaged 4 and 20-litre kits. Injection balloon valves, guns, and connector fittings are all included. Before you begin mixing, you'll need to ensure that all contact surfaces like metal, concrete, and stone are clean and clear of oil, dust, and any other surface contaminants. Concrete and stone surfaces should be prepared by grinding the surface and removing all the dust and debris. This helps ensure effective bonding contact. Compressed air can be used to remove dust from cracks and holes. Megapoxy products are VOC-free. As with all epoxy resins, please wear appropriate PPE, including eyewear, gloves, and clothing when mixing and applying the product. Before you begin, access the scope of the work to be carried out and approximate how much product you will need. Your first task will be to add the injection balloons and seal the surface of the cracked area. Injection balloons can be adhered to the crack with Megapoxy PM.
Megapoxy PM is a thick, creamy epoxy paste. It has little sag, 45-minute work time, and a 24-hour cure at 25 degrees. When mixing Megapoxy PM, it's best to be mixing on a nice, flat, non-porous surface. Megapoxy PM is a 1-to-1 by volume product. When mixing, the part A is very nice and white. When mixing these A and the B together, just need to make sure that because it's by volume, the part A and the part B are the same height, the same roundness visually. Today we're mixing Megapoxy PM white. It's also available in grey, which the part B is a dark grey. Once you've got the part A and the part B looking similar in height and roundness, we want to work it together by folding over and just folding through the product until it's literally all one colour. Usually it's approximately 3 minutes of mixing. The flat surface allows us to make sure that we get all the A and the B off the surface and be able to blend it together. Make sure to clean the scrapers. There can be unmixed product on the scraper, and then work that unmixed product back through. Again, making sure that there's no streaks. Once it's all mixed, nice and uniform in colour, it's ready for use.
Using a small blade, paste a dab of PM onto the underside of an injection balloon between the two clear rings. Be sure not to get any PM on the internal ring. Place the injection balloon over the lowest point of the crack if on a vertical surface, or just at one end if level. Make sure the rubber tubing is directly over the crack and the valve is in the open position. Repeat this process, spacing injection balloons along the crack between 200 and 300 millimeters apart, working your way up if on a vertical surface until the end of the crack. Once the injection balloons have been placed, seal over the crack and plastic bases with Megapoxy PM or PF. Megapoxy PM or PF can be easily applied with a trowel to seal the crack in preparation for injecting. Allow to fully cure for 24 hours before you begin.
Megapoxy HX is an extra low viscosity liquid epoxy resin. It has a 60-minute work time with a minimum cure time of 24 hours at 25 degrees. Megapoxy HX has a mix ratio of 3 parts A to 1 part B by volume. It's a very thin watery liquid and it's very easy to mix. We recommend mixing again 3 minutes using a timer. You can see the differences in between the mixing of the resin. As you mix, it starts to go milky, and it should go from clear, milky, clear. While you're mixing for the first 2 minutes, make sure to scrape the bottom of the container and getting into all the sides and the edges. Even though Megapoxy HX is quite easy and mixes quite quickly, you still need to make sure that you scrape the sides of the container and the spatula to get any unmixed products into the mix. Once the Megapoxy HX has been mixed thoroughly, It's all nice and clear and streak-free. It's ready for use.
Attach the connector tube to the injecting gun. Mix a small amount of Megapoxy HX, about 400 milliliters, and pour into the injecting gun before resealing the cylinder. Attach the thumb lock connect on the gun tube to the first injection balloon. This will be the lowest one if on a vertical surface. Pump the solution into the injector. It may start to inflate. If this happens, continue injecting until the balloon is approximately 20 millimeters across, then close off its tap before moving to the next injector. Repeat until all the injection balloons stay inflated. If the injection balloon doesn't inflate but the solution comes out of the next open balloon, turn this tap off and continue to inject the solution into the first balloon. If any balloons deflate, the repair is not complete. Continue to inject more solution until all balloons remain inflated. Once fully cured, injection balloons can be removed with a chisel. Repaired surfaces can now be ground and sanded to a smooth finish. For more tips and the technical datasheet on this or any of our other world-class products, visit our website at megapoxy.com.